viewers, welcome to hobbyhottips.com. I took on the challenge of magnetizing this new towel broadside and tried to make it as clean as possible with the magnets hiding in plain sight without it looking like Frankenstein looking with big old huge magnets just glued in there. So if you're a little apprehensive or if you're a beginner in magnetizing, I would recommend starting with a smaller miniature, maybe like this size. It's just, you know, if it's your first time or you're new to it, it's just so much easier than taking on this big guy. But anyway, it was fun to do, and I had a good time, so I'm going to show you how I did it. And anyway, I digress. So if you've already magnetized and you have some suggestions for me or for the viewers, please leave your comments below. There we go. His right arm, his left arm. See how easy that was? And so now he has different points. So what's nice about these magnets that I use is they're not just regular magnets where you put them in and they're kind of weak and so his arms are like, whoa. You don't want that. They're strong enough so that I can position them any way that I want. You want them strong enough to be able to do that and for him to move like this. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Come on, let's get started. Okay, so here is his torso and legs. I have not glued them together because first I'm going to take off these two knobs here with this saw. Be sure to wipe off the plastic on your saw as you're going along. That way it doesn't crunch up the plastic. I'm just going to nip this one little last part, do it on both sides. Take my hobby knife, put a little hole, get my drill, kind of gives me an area of where to begin. And I'm going to just manually, this is a manual drill, so I'm going to manually drill in my first hole and slowly move up to a larger hole, or excuse me, a larger drill bit until I reach the drill bit size matching the size of the magnet that I'm going to be putting in there. So this is the next size up that I'm doing. Clean it up. Here's the next drill size. There's one a little bit bigger. Now I'm doing my cleanup work. So I'm putting a little bit of super glue on the inside brim of the armholes, and immediately after I'm putting a little ball of green stuff and packing it inside. This is going to help the magnet stay in place. So I'm keeping track of the polarity of my magnets. I want them all aligned. And I'm using just a little clip to help me get the magnet in there. And I'm going to leave just a little bit of the magnet sticking out, let that dry. It's dried now. You can see it without green stuff. So you could do it either way. You can clean it up and put green stuff around it, or just leave it as is. Now I'm working on the other pieces and I'm drilling it out, cleaning it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add some super glue to it. A little bit of green stuff to hold it in there immediately after. And now I'm going to put a little bit of super glue on the magnet, making sure it's on the positive side, the correct side, so that they don't repel each other when I go to put it onto the model. Now this is the actual rail rifle that I'm working on, cleaning it up as I'm going along drilling, and just a little bit of glue in there. Now I'm going to glue the torso together, and now this part I'm going to glue the hand to the actual rail gun. Rail rifle. Once that's cured, I'm going to put glue and green stuff inside those sockets and immediately put my magnets in there. Then I'm going to finagle my arms on there, let that cure, let that dry, and then once it dries, I'll be able to easily snap it on and off, as you can see here. See, everything comes off nicely, and now this piece will just magnetize right on, and I'm able to move it in any position without it sagging because the magnets are very strong. That's very important. Here's the back, so you can add on all the various accessories and magnetize what you want and what you don't want. Here's an example of a smaller miniature that's magnetized. It's a lot easier, smaller drill bits, it goes a lot faster. And that's his little pelt there. So that's how I did that. I hope you got at least 1 or 2 useful tips out of that. Let me know what kind of how-to video you'd like to see next. And if you liked this video, even just like a teeny tiny little bit, just press the like button. It's so easy, 1 button. And subscribe, of course.